What are the top 3 things happening in the cosmos the week of April 7th? Let's get into it. I am Empress Lasley, you are your empire, and welcome to another video. If you are already subscribed, if it's your first time, well, hi, welcome. And this video is going to be about the top 3 things happening in the cosmos the week of April 7th. So the first thing that will be happening on Monday, April 7th, is that Mercury is going to begin to station direct. And Mercury did begin its retrograde station in the sign of Aries. And so Mercury in Aries retrograde, or Mercury in Aries in general, brings forth a lot more action and energy behind the communication, the conversation that we're having, the mental stimulation, the likelihood that you will actually take action on what you are saying. There's a lot of energy there with Mercury and Aries to support those types of movement in your life. 111. When Mercury goes retrograde in Aries, this is an opportunity for you to review conversations and communications that you have with yourself that maybe stifle certain actions that could be taken with yourself independently. Aries is the first zodiac sign, and also in how you exhibit leadership in your own life and in relationships and partnerships. So conversations around those things, just reminiscing, reviewing, reevaluating, and maybe even bringing up for conversation during this time is very likely. Mercury then went, as it continued to go retrograde, it went back into the energy of Pisces, the 12th zodiac sign. And Mercury in Pisces retrograde is very much, it's taking a more reminiscent and emotional route to the fire energy of Aries, because Pisces is a water sign. So there were a lot of moments where nostalgia could particularly be experienced in fantasies that we have, in the way that we use our imagination to visualize how we would like to experience our life, the luxury, the nice things, the comfort, the emotional wellness in the community, and communication with people in a way that is very humanitarian with the Pisces energy. So now that Mercury is stationing direct in Pisces, from that reevaluation, review that we did with Mercury in Pisces retrograde, now we have an opportunity to be more decisive in the ways that we communicate in order to see a world that is matching up with our fantasies. Being able to communicate our dreams and speak over our life in a way where we are deciding to show up and share ourselves creatively, where we are deciding to believe and have faith in the fact that the things we fantasize about can be real for us, if we're willing to speak it, if we're willing to have certain conversations, if we're willing to be creative enough, if we're able to dream higher, dare to dream, dream or fantasize about something, imagine something, have nostalgia over something that you're visualizing that is so magnificent, right? And continue to romanticize and visualize that type of energy in your life in daily things, bringing it into your actual world. It can happen, but it does take you moving in a more mature way emotionally with Mercury now stationing direct. So implementing the necessary conversations and communication to begin that shift and make those changes. Pisces is a mutable sign. So that's happening on Monday, April 7th. Mercury is stationing direct in the sign of Pisces. takes about a week to fully station direct. So throughout this week, we will be going through the flow of that water Pisces energy that Mercury is in our conversations, in our communication, and how we feel our thoughts. So that's the first transit that is in the top 3 for cosmic activity this week. We also have on Saturday, I believe, yes, Saturday, April 12th, we will have the full moon in Libra. And this is a really impactful time that we're having, definitely because it is the new astrological year. We just come into Aries season. And it's also because the full moon is more or less a time where emotions can be highlighted. Emotions, a light can be shown on the emotions for yourself to see. Hidden things are coming to the surface to be seen, to be worked on, to be forgiven, right? And so this is a culmination, especially with the full moon being in Libra while we are in Aries season. This is a culmination of our emotions and feelings and shining a light on the Libra aspects, right? Air, speaking, being in society, being an active member of society, and also speaking on partnerships, speaking on relationships. So this could be shining a light on some aspect of a business partnership, whether it's talking about issues of balance and equality, aspects of that in terms of the customer and the business and company relationship, or just the shares and the situation that's going on with you all being part owners of a business together. Same type of situation in relationships, speaking and bringing up the social interactions, the communication that goes on. How can we assist balance in our conversations? That is a question that I would like for us to be mindful of on Saturday specifically, and even leading up to, feel welcome. Leading up to Saturday, how can I assist balance in conversations that I'm having in my own head, conversations that I'm having with other people, conversations I'm having in my relationships and my partnerships? How can I assist balance in this conversation? And also, is there any inequality you feel at the moment, and specifically at the time that the full moon in Libra comes up? And do you want to speak up on it in order to bring about more equality, even if it's bringing about more equality in your internal self, to get something out instead of holding it in, and balance your energy again, instead of harvesting and holding on to an energy that is offsetting your natural equilibrium, right? So the full moon in Libra is happening on Saturday, April 12th. That's the second cosmic activity that is happening. The third is that Venus is going direct in the sign of Pisces on Saturday, April 12th, shortly after the full moon in Libra. So I would say, yeah, it's literally about an hour after, even less, I would say. Yeah, even less, like probably like 45 minutes after the full moon in Libra, we are going to be experiencing the energy of Venus beginning to station direct in Pisces. So again, this is that reflecting, revising type energy when it comes to the love, the beauty, the pleasure that we're feeling in our lives. Both the parts of those things that we do experience and that we don't experience that we would like to experience. And this is a time, because Venus went retrograde, where we've already gone through the reflection or revision of knowing like what we experience and don't experience in those things. It's like, now anchor into yourself that you deserve to feel pleasure in your life, and then only accept the things that align with that, right? Making those decisions. So those are the top 3 things happening cosmically. I want to keep it short. go ahead and look at the timestamps below. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I have more content to come. I love you all. I'll see you soon, and keep walking towards your goals. Bye.